But anyway, so what do we have here? Price goes up, it comes down, it goes up, it comes down, it goes up here. I mean, it comes up here, comes down, come here, come down. It tested this area, went ahead and then made this high. Okay, so after this high was made, it made this higher low, made another higher low. And then remember, I have my demand zone right there based off day 4. Because I need to know where price is gonna react and then possibly, return as it's doing right now. You know, um, but yeah, it's an area to look for because price broke like straight away at this area. It just had a huge reaction. So we know that when price comes back to this area, it would have another reaction as well. Okay, let me just redo this. Okay, nice. Now we have a better view. Okay, so price went up, came down here, went up and made a higher high and made a higher low. Okay, so when it made that higher low, I mean, possible higher low that at that point in time, I am applying the same mechanics which I talked about earlier on. Okay, so what happens here? We see that price came here, tested this area. The price did kind of switch bullish, but this is not a valid break. It just means that it switched bullish. There is a lot of sellers in the market. So I'm just chilled. I'm waiting. I'm just waiting. So what happens next? Price comes over on this area right here. Test this area. Okay. It tested this particular. I mean, it broke past that area. Okay. So we have a first break. Okay. We have a first break. Now, these are my confirmations. First of all, H4 is bullish. Daily is bullish. Now, M30 is bearish, but we already have multiple break and retests on the M30. So clearly, M30 is clearly bullish. Okay. Now, on this minor area right here, which is I look at it as lower time frame as an M5 structure, but you gotta like I look at it on here because it's much easier. So we know the market is still on an uptrend, even though that it kind of switched bearish. So we're just waiting for the switch back. And then that switch back happened right in this area. Okay. Now you might be asking why I didn't take this trade right here because I was sleeping. I woke up. When I woke up, market was right here. I wanted to take these trades. Like right here, I would have entered one entry and of course had another entry here. And just as I have it right now, Anyway, so now when we have that confirmed break on the lower time frame and we know that it has switched bullish now, we are now good to look for an uptrend market. I mean, sorry, we're looking for an uptrend movement, sorry, but on our fibs, we're waiting for that pullback for this minor area, and then we are gonna take advantage of it. So for this, best place to be on is again the M5. So I hope you guys are kind of seeing where I'm going with this, and I think this is what has improved my trading like tremendously because I was back testing back to back, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, man. I gave up. I didn't give up, but I lost motivation because I've been trading since 2019. Yeah, and I lost a lot of money. So I'm never giving up on trading, and I'm glad that finally I figured it out. And then soon the rewards are gonna come. Anyway, let's get to it. So we have that break. And then we have that break right here on the M30. We're just waiting for the pullback, same movement, and then we take advantage of it, which happens right here. So we have the first switch. We're not looking for a trade here. We have the second switch. Now we're definitely looking for a trade. So as we're looking for a trade, what we will do, we'll be looking for an engulfing area. I mean, you can take this one here, but personally, I'll be much comfortable waiting for the second one because I don't know what's gonna happen. It might just go ahead and fail. God is crazy. Anyway, so I'll just go ahead and then put my stop loss 5 pips below. But I mean, since I will go about 20. Well, that was what. So I will go 25 pips on this. Okay. So this how I would have taken my first entry if I was up. But you guys are probably like, oh, you just putting it up there, da 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 da. Trust me, if I was up, this how I would have taken it. Anyway, so we target the highs as the first target, and of course, second target would be this area. This would be second target for me. Well, I mean, even that area is a bit far. I would personally go on this area, 20 minus 27%. Yes, that's what area I would have gone, and that's what area I did target. I you guys, I mean, you can scroll a bit backwards. I'll put the trade results in front as I mean when the video is done as well, and then you guys just you can compare like where I got out and all that good stuff. Okay, so now when I woke up, I saw that market had broke this area right here on the M30. So we see that kind of 2 bar break, but we do see that its switch is still bullish. Basically, let's put it that way. It is still bullish. Okay, so we have basically break and retest. Now, what am I looking for next? So I actually took a loss. I took a loss, and I will show you guys the loss I took. I started pulling back. When price started pulling back, we see the first switch over here. Once we saw the first switch, oh my god, I was just waiting for the pullback, and they had a pullback, and then I just entered on this area. So I entered on this area and I put my stop loss somewhere below this area, and market took me out. Market took me out. But that is okay. But again, you guys remember what I was saying about I think I might have actually even entered over on this area. But again, let's see if that is a valid break. I mean, it does kind of break. Okay. But we'll consider that area instead. So that means this is the valid area, of course. So we already have first one and then second one. You can comfortably enter the trade on this area, and that's exactly what I did because I was already in this trade. And it took me out, but I actually waited. When market hit a switch completely, I knew it was like completely bullish over on this area. And then I was like, okay, I am in. But I mean, I could have also waited, which I did, and then I entered the trade of this area. So sometimes you gotta trust yourself when all the technicals align. You just gotta trust yourself and then, just enter. I'm snapping my fingers if you hear that. So basically, what do we have? First switch, I entered on somewhere on this area. I'll flash it up again and then you guys can compare it. So basically, somewhere on this area, and then market took me out. And then when market took me out, I just waited. I'm like, oh, maybe it's going bearish now. But I waited and it gave me this sign right here showing that I am still bullish. Once it said I'm still bullish and then it confirmed it with this, and this is an engulfing right here. Engulfing, well, it doesn't totally engulf, but it switches bullish, right? So I entered, boom. I was in, put my 1% risk in there. 10% risk in there of my account. This is a personal account, by the way. Put my 10% risk in there. And then I waited. We have the second switch now. Now, with the second switch now, I could have put another 10% in there, but I put 5%. You can call me a chicken if you want to. So anyway, you see that 2 trades, and of course, market hits my first target, takes me out. I had my second target up there, and of course, it takes me out. Actually, it doesn't take me out. I close 2 of it. So I think I put one of my let me just have a look at it myself right now. Wow, I have you guys on here. Okay, so I see I set 3 targets for myself actually. So I set first target over here, second target somewhere here, yes, exactly where this line is, and then third target here. So I put one of my targets right here and two targets here, and then my last trade, my target was on this area, and now of course you can see the rewards of it. And right now we have market switch bearish on the M3 on the M5, but again we're still on an uptrend on the this minor area right here. And of course, this area right here, which I was talking about, is that supply and demand zone, which I was telling you guys about, and you see how price reacted sharply in this area. So I would just be applying the same mechanics on this trade. I probably won't trade the next 2 days, but I will just be having a look at the market. And then, if there are some good videos to share with you guys, I'll just go ahead and do that. So anyway, like, comment, subscribe. This is Cave Trading, and catch you guys on the next one.